Motivational Monday with me, Neil Damrell. I'm going to be joining you weekly now on a Monday at 8 p.m. for a live Q&A. So if you've got any questions, health related, if you want to improve your health, your fitness, or maybe your financial health as well, um, post any comments and questions in the description below this video. I might post out some content later in the week so you can answer some questions or ask me some questions which I can ask um, and answer those questions next Monday. So hope you well. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. So the structure of this uh, video today and this live every week, we're just going to focus on one topic. We're not going to divert too much. It's going to be short, to the point, answer one question and give you a good, concise answer. So hopefully you can apply that to your own health, finances, food, fitness, whatever it might be. So today I had a question that come up that I saw recently from someone that was asking what is the 80-20 rule? And we hear that a lot in the health industry. You should be, 80% of it is your diet, 20% is exercise, 80% of it should be, good food, 20% should be, relax a little bit. So just want to explain a bit more what the 80-20 rule is, and whether it can help you in terms of achieving your goals in terms of, say, weight loss. Let's just take the topic weight loss to make it simple. All right. So a lot of people think 80-20. So if we take, for example, that you consume 3 meals a day over a week, so that's 21 meals in a week. If you take away 80%, that's roughly, if we round it up, 16, 17 meals. And if you take away 20%, that's roughly about 4 meals. So those 4 meals potentially can be meals that you can just enjoy yourself. We should be enjoying food anyway. So we're not really going to try and hone in on food and say every, certain foods are bad, because there's no bad food. It's just too much of one bad thing or good thing, or too much of a good thing. But if you had 4 of those meals, that could be a meal, like, say, going out to a restaurant. So you're just going to enjoy yourself, have a meal. It's one of your meals on, let's say, a weekend. It could be a dessert, for example, or it could be just a takeaway as well in the week. So it's one of those meals that, we all know generally if we consume too many of them, it's not going to be very good for us. So, so if we focus on limiting those meals, we're generally going to be healthier in the long run. Finances probably be healthier as well if we're not spending money on takeaways and going out to eat out all the time. So the other 80% is going to be, your healthy meal. So they're going to be maybe food that you prepare. So like your regular breakfast, you might have, say, porridge with some fruit every morning, 5 days a week, and then at the weekend you might treat yourself to a fry up. So that's, one of your four, and the rest of the five a bit nice and healthy. Could be that you prepare your lunch every day for work. Again, that's 5 meals throughout your week. Every lunch, you could have a salad or whatever that you might prepare, or some leftovers from dinner the night before that you take to work. That could be your 5 healthy meals. And again, you got the weekend. You can just, lighten the load a bit, enjoy yourself. If you want a little sandwich out and about, then grab as you go and not feel too worried about preparing food and having to take it with you. Or also could be one of those meals that you might have out of an evening if you're out wining and dining some clients. You're going out for a meal in the evening. It might be that might be one of your 20% meals, as opposed to the meals that you might have already prepared for you when you get home, or that you're going to prepare yourself when you get home and make some nice healthy meals that you can consume and maybe have ready for you when you get home from work to have. So if you use the 80-20 rule, it allows you to just have a bit more balance and not feel so restricted when it comes to going on a diet. Because most of the time, anybody that goes on to any kind of program to lose weight maybe go too headstrong into um, one way of eating, and there's no perfect way of eating. The best way of eating is what's best for you, and that will change depending on what your preferences are. If you've got any allergies, but ultimately, you need to pick what's right for you. So if we take an example of Slim and World or Weight Watchers, they are restricted in terms of that you got to have sins and points or whatever it might be. However, when you come off Weight Watchers or Slim World, most people really don't know how to manage their calories or manage their intake of calories and then probably rebound and gain weight, because unless they're eating the Slim World way or the Weight Watchers way all the time, then they really don't really have any understanding of how they're going to maintain it. So the 80-20 rule just allows you to have that little bit more of balance in your head. And really, it's just a guide. It's just another framework that you can follow if you want to. It's just like an exercise program. You can follow that framework, but don't have to do it to the letter. It's just an idea in your mind, just to maybe structure what you're eating a bit more, just to make sure you're not feeling so bombarded with I can't have this, I can't have that. We can have every food on this planet and still lose weight and still be healthy, as long as you're not over consuming, you know, too many bad things. If I'm exercising a lot is great for us, but if I'm over exercising, not also letting my body rest and recover, which is when the body actually grows and develops and gets stronger, I'm going to get injured. I'm going to burn out. So I'm going to have overtrained symptoms. So anything in excess can be bad for us. So the 80-20 rule will just allow you to have that bit more of a balance when it comes to not being too hard on yourself when it comes to losing weight. And I think it's really important that you focus on that, because weight loss, you don't want to be on a diet. You just want to balance what you eat, smaller portions, less snacking, those kind of things. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things. I think when we do that, it becomes more challenging, and that's when we tend to fall off the wagon and actually don't achieve the results that you want to achieve. So I think if you could use the 80-20 rule as a guide, remember it's a loose guide, there's no rules, you set your own rules, but essentially don't restrict yourself to too many rules, because life is to be enjoyed and you want to enjoy food, and food is one of life's pleasures. So certainly make sure that you make the most of that while we're here, because this is what it's about. It's about enjoying it and having fun. So if you enjoy, if you found that 80-20 rule might be benefit to you, let me know. If you've got any questions, post them in the comments. I can answer them for you post video, or while we're live, I can answer them for you as well if you want to join into the conversation. If you're on a diet at the moment, or you're looking to start a diet, or you're looking to change your eating habits into a healthier way, or you don't think they're too healthy and need some support, post any questions as well, and that can be a topic for next week. I'm going to sort of like wrap up the video now, but I want to give it a little end to try and wrap it up, to give you something to aim for the rest of the week. So every week when I come on the live Q&A, we'll answer a question that you might be struggling with, or someone else might be struggling with. But also, I want you to have some feedback to see how you guys are getting on. So we're going to have what the wins of the week and what your goals are of the week. So if you come on live and you're joining us in the future, post in the comments what your 3 wins were from last week. Did you move more, exercise in the gym a few times, eat more fruit, whatever it might be. Might not even be health related. It could be that you've just, saved a bit of money, or you've, gone to bed a bit earlier most nights. You've not drunk less alcohol, whatever it may be. So what are your 3 wins of the week? And what are your 3 goals for the week? What are you looking forward to this week? It might not be a goal, but what are you looking forward to this week? So I'm going to set off this week. I'm going to tell you what I'm excited for this week. I don't really have any wins. I do have some wins, actually. Yeah, some good wins. So I'm going to start off with those, and then we'll go on to what I'm going to look forward to this week. And now I can feed back and tell you some stories of how my week was next Monday. And obviously you've got something to look forward to, and hopefully I can feedback with you and hear your stories as well. So listen, one of my wins this week was generally went for a bike ride on Saturday, did 83 miles. I haven't been on the bike for a long time. I was really happy that I could maintain the group pace for about 60 miles, and then I went home a little bit earlier, just so I could spin the legs and recover on the way home without having to keep the wheel because I was being dropped towards the end of 60 miles. So that was one of my wins of the week. So that was really good, um, and just progressing and working hard is probably another win as well. And spending time with my missus, who's amazing. So that's probably my 3 wins this week, which I'm very happy with. And 3 things I'm looking forward to this week. Certainly working on supporting more people in the future with the health and related space, connecting with more people online this week. So if you got any questions, I'm going to be available anytime. Just post them on my wall. I'm happy to answer any questions. Excited about Easter. Going to visit my missus' family. Again, that'll be a nice time spent away outside of London where I live. So it'd be nice to leave the city and spend some time with them. And also excited about weather. The weather's going to be good this week, so hopefully we all get to enjoy it. You get to enjoy the sunshine as well, and hopefully the weather's going to be really good, so we can get out for some nice walks, get some sun on our faces, get some vitamin D in, enjoy it. So that's what I'm looking forward to. My 3 things I'm looking forward to this week, and what my 3 things I was proud of last week. So if you got anything that you want to share with me in the future, then certainly come on board, post them in the comments, and it'd be great to see how you got on from last week. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'll keep it short and sweet and to the point. Like I said, if you've got any questions that might come up randomly in your mind, just post them on my wall, and I'm happy to answer them on next week's Motivational Monday Q&A. Set you up for the week in a positive mindset, so you can go ahead and achieve your goals and make some positive changes in your life, whether that's fitness, finances, or food. Could be either one of those. So have a lovely week. Enjoy yourself, and we'll see you next week at 8 p.m. for another Motivational Monday Q&A with myself, Neil.